Tonight, Stuttering John hits Hollywood, meeting the stars. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach debuts as a stand-up comic. Then on Lesbian Love Connection, a married woman describes her first encounter with another woman. And a star of the TV show MASH, Larry Linville, returns to the operating table as a plastic surgeon in the Howard Stern Show sketch, Cash.
Wow, we're happy and we're peppy tonight. By the way, I am dressed in military fatigues for one reason. This is my new look, Robin.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm into it. I think I'm running for president. What do you think? No, what I'm doing
Generalissimo.
is... Generalissimo Stern, I've taken over. No, what we're doing is a sketch, a MASH sketch tonight with Larry Linville. Remember him? Remember Major Frank Burns? Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah, right.
We're going to be doing a MASH sketch, and I will play Hawknose Pierce. You understand? By the way, so many people are writing us faxes all over the country now that we're on all over the country. We heard from Dear Howard, I wrote Roots, now I'm lying among them. Signed, Alex Haley.
You get faxes from the dead.
From the dead on our fax machine here. Look at this. Dear Howard, I think Chevy Chase wears a wig. Signed, Stevie Wonder. See that? And look at that. Dear Howard, it only hurts if you clench up. Signed, Mike Tyson. Oh, that's from Mike Tyson over in prison. Isn't that something?
Awful.
Anyway,
Mike still got a sense of humor, though. That's good.
I am excited, Robin. We have such a big show for you tonight. It's unbelievable what's going on.
What could be on this show tonight?
This will top even the Breast Show. You know, everyone wrote us and said, did the Breast Show really deliver the ratings? A 50 share we got. I can't believe it. Wow, it really worked. You all love it.
You all love breasts.
Don't worry, during the MASH sketch, there'll be plenty of breasts for everyone to enjoy. At this point, I want to bring out my first guest to prepare him for our sketch. This is Larry Linville, the great star of MASH. Larry Linville, everyone. Look at him. Wow. Wow, am I honored, sir. How you doing? Good to see you. Give me a kiss.
Oh, boy.
Wow, this is exciting. Over there to Robin.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
This is exciting. Come on, take a seat.
Get that man in the chair. Okay.
Now, what's exciting about tonight, guess how many members of the MASH cast we have here tonight, Robin?
How many?
Well, just Larry.
Oh.
Just Larry.
Oh, you tricked
Unbelievably.
me.
It's unreal. But you were on, you're so great. You're such a great star.
Thank you.
For me to act with you tonight.
Are you going to play Sockeye?
I will play Hawknose. Hawknose.
Okay.
And it's going to be great. And we're going to be surgeons together. After MASH, we went into practice together.
It's, what, 20 years later?
25 years later. And Hawknose and you go into surgery, into surgery together to become breast specialists. Come on, give it up. Yes. You love that. All right,
that.
All right, so you'll be prepared and you'll hit your lines and everything like that.
Yeah,
you are professional, and that's that. Let me ask you about a couple of guys. This guy, what about this guy right here? Who is this guy, actually? Father
Mulcahy, yeah.
Father Mulcahy. Was he any good?
He's very saintly, yes.
He's a good guy.
Yes.
You liked him? You got along with him well?
Yes.
Were there people on the cast that you hated?
Nope.
No, you liked them all?
Yep.
Unbelievably so, yes. Okay, that's the father. Now, what about, let's see, out of the whole crew, that was the beautiful Loretta Swit, and that's the one who played your girlfriend, right?
That's right.
And did you actually make out with her off the set?
I tried like hell, but she wouldn't let me.
Really? You really did try?
Oh, yeah.
That's unbelievable. In fact, you probably made out with me more when you walked
Just
out
now.
here.
Yes.
In fact, he's still wearing some of your lipstick.
Yeah, you got my lipstick on.
Well, leave it.
All right. What about this guy? This guy, now you left MASH.
Yeah.
Ahead of time.
Yep.
Who took over for you?
David Ogden Stiers.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you sorry you left MASH?
No.
Really?
No. It was 5 years. It was like, people don't understand that 125 episodes is like 27, 28 full-length motion pictures back to back.
I got to say something.
long.
I would never leave a hit show. I would never, ever leave a hit show. I wouldn't.
Well, how about this, Howard? What if someone had already offered you your own show?
Well. Hold it. Give me some music to think to, Fred, please. I got to think. Let me think for a second. Wait a second. You stumped me here for a second.
Right.
Excuse me for a minute, Larry. Let me think. Okay, I have an answer.
All right, what's your answer?
I would try for my own show.
Well, that's what Larry did.
Is that what you did?
No, not really there, necessarily on, not on television, but I went back to the theater where I came from.
You didn't have a series of your own where you played like a landlord or something?
I would never give up television for theater, Robin, ever.
Never.
Ever. I hate
You
theater.
didn't even have to think about that.
I would never do it. I'm telling you. But think of all the money you passed up. Are you set for life now? Now you have enough money to live the rest of your life?
No,
Really?
no,
Not even from all the syndication?
no.
How is that possible?
Well, because on syndication you get probably as much as car insurance.
Oh.
And you got an agent taking 10%, you got a manager taking 15%, you got an accountant taking 5%, you got the government taking 51%.
And you were married a couple of times?
Oh, yeah.
And the wives get 50% each time,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I tell you something.
Wow.
Show business sucks. This show sucks. I'm embarrassed for Larry to be on this show. What do you think of that? I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. I tell you, it's unbelievable what happens. These women, they all get 50%. Seriously, when you get all that money, then if you get married, how many times are you married?
Well, 4 so far.
4 times. Woo. Unbelievable. And each time they get 50%?
Oh, yeah.
You've got to be miserable over that. That's all the MASH money.
No, not really. I got my money's worth.
But they were probably beautiful women.
Yes, they were.
When you were famous.
Except for one.
Except for one. That was probably the first one you married.
That was the last one.
The last one.
Yeah.
Now,
Not
what
beautiful?
happened there?
You would think being a star.
Well, you know, I think, that's it's that old philosophy, marry somebody that's a little plain and they'll try harder.
All right.
And they didn't.
Let me ask you something, Larry.
Sorry.
After 4 women,
Yeah.
after 4 bad marriages, is it possible to still get horny?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
You
Unbelievable.
would try it again.
I tell you, I couldn't
Well,
get it
maybe
up
not
after
marriage,
4
but-
women burned me. Loretta Swit, no romance, huh?
Nope. Nope.
What about Alan Alda? You liked him?
He's not on there.
Now, let me tell you something. Oh, he's not? Who is that?
That's
I don't know
Gary
who
and-
that,
that's
I don't know
Gary
who that is. Now, let me tell you something. Alan Alda, his last couple of movies haven't done so well. Now that he's completely out of movies now, and he's given up on his film career. Did you know that?
Is that
No,
right?
no.
You ever-
He's on Broadway now, Neil Simon's latest play.
You still see those guys?
Yeah, when we were all in the same place. I mean, we were at the Producers Guild of America last week. We were installed in their Hall of Fame.
I got you.
It was, a great honor. And a lot of them showed up, and it was very nice.
You got to laugh at McLean Stevenson. You got to
Yes.
laugh. Come on, everyone laugh. Let's go. McLean Stevenson, we all laugh at him because
He's wonderful.
he is a,
Brilliant.
but wait a second. Here's a guy, had a hit series. He left it way too early. True or false?
Yeah, he admits that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Loretta Swit, did she have bad breath from those big teeth?
No.
No, she didn't?
Not that I knew.
Nice woman. Okay, very good. There he is, Alan Alda. I have his picture. And I have the picture of Klinger, who was in our sketch tonight, by the way. Klinger.
Is he?
Don, the security guy, will play Klinger.
see.
Okay.
And I guess, and there's McLean Stevenson. There
You
he
will
is.
never have, you will be able to say you have never worked with such a cast
I
as
am
this before.
Let me tell you something.
No.
I am so excited to act with you. I consider you such a pro. I consider you such a fine actor. I really do. A fine actor. That for you to honor me with a sketch, a
And you
MASH
have
sketch.
assembled a cast. of
I've assembled a
characters.
cast. I will. You want to go get into your fatigues and everything?
Sure.
All right. What
Yeah,
we'll
we
do
do that.
is I'm gonna take a little break.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on a wig so I look more like Hawk Nose, and I will be in there conducting surgery. I'm gonna have some beautiful women loaded in there. You've seen our TV show before, so you know it'll be disgusting, don't you?
Yes, I hope so.
In fact, many people don't know this. So many people read the script ahead of time. They said it was so vile and disgusting. Half the women on the show walked out.
Is
Isn't that
that?
something? That's it. And I am very proud of this tonight. This is very exciting for me. You have no idea.
Well, we're
So
going to
when
do
we
it.
come back, Larry Linville and myself, Robin, will
Okay.
star in MASH Revisited 20 years later. And I hope it works out. All right?
We'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. We'll pull it off. Don't move from your TV set. Wow, look. Oh, my God. Oh, my wife. My wife could do that. Did you watch